Hello, my dear apprentices of mathematics. Thank you for visiting my channel. This is your coach, Mr. Magno. We're looking at Module 6, Lesson 14, and we're just going to go over some of you pretty much know about coordinate planes and coordinate pairs and how to plot them, and you know about perpendicular lines and parallel lines. So today we're going to follow directions, and this is what you're going to do on your own later on. So if you look at this, it says use the coordinate plane. This is the coordinate plane below to complete the following tasks. So let's look at the tasks that we have to complete. There's a few of them. It says identify the location of P and R. So this is P and this is R. We do not have the coordinate pair, so we need to find them. So here is P. So P, we know that if you run, that's going to be 6 for the x-axis. I'm going to write 6. And for the y-axis is going to be it's going to be one more than 3, which is 4. So that's going to be 4. And that's where P is. And we need to find the location for R. So the location for R is, let's see, R is right here. So we're going to run to find the X. That's going to be 11. That's 11 for X. And we're going to jump to see what is the y coordinates. So the y coordinates is 6. All right, so we found the location, and when you find the location, you find the coordinate pairs. And now it says draw PR. Okay, drawing means just connect the lines. So we're gonna show the line here. Okay, so that's a segment, the segment PR. Now, the next task is plot the following coordinate pairs on the plane. So we're going to look at this S. S is going to be, the X is 6, so we're going to go 6, 6, and Y is 7. So we're going to jump to 7, and 7 comes one more after 6. So that's where it's going to be. And that will be the first coordinate pair, and we must label it, and that will be point S. Our next point that we're going to locate on the coordinate plane is X is 11 and Y is 9. So X is 11 and Y is 9. So 9 intersects right here with X. So that means this point is away from X is away from X 11 numbers, 11 units. So now that's the location of, and let's label that's going to be T. So we follow the task. Now it says draw. So we're going to draw. We're going to do the same thing again. So I don't know if you get this, but we're going to look at this to see if they are parallel lines. Now let's look at the next question. Let's see if we can, yeah, you can see it here, I think. Let me see. No, I don't think you can see it. So the question is, circle the relationship between PR and ST. So PR and ST, this is segment PR and this is segment ST. So we're going to look at the relationship. Are they perpendicular? This symbol right here means perpendicular. And when you see two lines together like this, that means parallel. And as you can see, these are parallel. How do we know that they are parallel? Well, the distance from P to S is 1, 2, 3 units. And the distance from R to T is 1, 2, 3 units. As you can see, that's how we know that that's a parallel line. So we're going to circle the relationship between segment PR and segment ST is that they are parallel to each other. All right, so let's look at the next assignment. Next task. It says give the coordinates of pair of points U and V such UV segment is parallel to PR segment. Okay, so this is the PR segment. So we have to make a segment that it is UB and it has to be parallel to PR. So as you can see a little bit ago, if we want to do that, so we have 2 points to do. If you can see on the bottom right here, we have to find the location of U and B, which make the segment UB. So the way we do this, it's just exactly the same way I showed you how we found the parallel line. We can just go down one. We can go down one and we can just find where X and Y meet, and we're gonna call that point U. This is gonna be U, the point U. And we have to find B. So again, B has to be to make it parallel to this line. If we decrease Y by one, then we have to decrease Y by one over here too. And that's the second point, which is the point V. And now we're going to create the line to see if it's parallel, because the instructions say that it has to be parallel to PR. So this is segment PR, and this is how you write segment PR. And it says that the segment PR has to be parallel to segment UV. As you can see, these are parallel, so they actually follow the directions. So now the next task that we need to do is to find the coordinates. So the coordinates for U is going to be 1 to 6. So that means X is going to be 6. And you're going to jump to 3. So Y is 3. So the V point is up here. So let's see what X is 11. So we have to run to 11. That will be X. Okay. And we got to jump to, if we look at this line right here, if we look at the line that intersects with X on 11, this is going to be 5. So that's going to be Y is going to be 5 here. So now these points are accurate, and we already drew the line, which is what they're asking us to do right here on the bottom. And so we follow all the instructions, and we can see that we followed the task, and we have 3 parallel lines based on our location of the points. Okay, this is one part. Let me do one more, and then we'll be good to go. So this is part 1 of your lesson 14. Thank you for watching. Your coach is signing out.